Hi friends, today we'll discuss about credit approval memo. Credit approval memo. Loan committee to decide whether or not to approve a loan and disburse funds to a borrower. So this is a complete final credit approval memo. In that, management or loan committee can see entire details about the loan and they can take a decision whether we have to approve and disburse the fund to borrower. So now we'll see what are the major parts available in credit approval memo, because as a committee I can't read entire file. If you take a loan, sometimes if you document entire loan, it will be some 100-200 pages also. So CAM will be like it is like a glance of all the points. Just they can verify with a small notes, they can verify and they can approve the loan. So credit approval memo CAM will have the application ID, how this loan has originated through DSA or directly or cross sell from builder, and what is the product name, what is type of loan, whether it is a home loan, mortgage loan, and which branch this is originated, and applicant details, applicant name and what is his designation and what is his category, what is his date of birth, CIBIL score, age, HIMARK score, whether he is a salaried or what type of business he is doing, if he is salaried, where he is working, designation, and internal dedupe, whether he is having any other account, what is his present address, everything will be available in application details. Co-applicant details. If the loan has sanctioned to more than one person, means applicant and co-applicant both have applied for this housing loan, then we'll get the co-applicant details also. What is co-applicant details, what is the co-applicant name, what is the relation with the applicant, what is his category, and what is date of birth, CIBIL score, HIMARK score, what is his job, where he is working, what is his designation, and what is the income, and what is his qualification, what is his present address, everything will be available in co-applicant details. Guarantor details. If we are taking any guarantor details for this loan, guarantor name, what is the relationship with the customer, and what is designation, customer category, date of birth, CIBIL score, age, and present address, everything will capture in guarantor details, because is giving guarantee to the particular loan. Income details. If it is sanctioned to applicant and co-applicant, what is the applicant monthly salary, co-applicant monthly salary, what is total salary, less total obligation, means already applicant or co-applicant loan has taken from other bank, and if they are paying any EMI, then will capture in obligation and will minus it and will show the income after obligation. Here there is no obligation, so total amount we are showing as the net income after obligation. So loan details. What is the loan amount, what is the purpose, what is the loan amount recommended, what is the EMI amount, what is the interest rate, what is the scheme, so what is the monthly EMI, what is the tenure, what is the processing fees, and what is the LTV, loan to security value, LCR, loan to cost ratio, everything will be available in loan details. And property details. So if the property valued by 2%, who is the valuer 1, what is the value, valuer 2, what is the value, total property cost, property type, whether it is a row house, flat, apartment, or anything, you can mention anything. Okay, what is the age of the property, when it has constructed, whether property is easily identified or you get any difficulty going to that house, what is the address, okay, what is the builder name, if it is a project, what is the project name, everything will be captured in property details. If it is apartment or house, is there any deviations, so all the deviations should be mentioned here. In principle approval. In principle approval, who has given the in principle approval from our organization side? What is the status, whether it is recommended or rejected or review? Review means once again it will go to the same process. Rejected means it will be rejected from this. If it is sanctioned, what is the recommended amount? What is the construction? So everything will be available in principle sanction letter. What is the rate of interest? Everything will mention in the in principle sanction letter. And profile of all the applicants. If it is more than one applicant has applied, what is their profile? What is their, where they are working? Okay, everything will be mentioned here. So whatever the data I mentioned is a dummy data. It will not be relevant to the said loan application. So income assessment. What is the income assessment? How is getting? If it is applicant 1 and applicant 2, how they are getting the money? Everything will be mentioned in income assessment. And credit bureau checks. Okay, if it is CIBIL, what is the rate they got it? Highmark, what is the rate they got it? Whether they have any other loans from the CIBIL bureau, you can get any outstanding loans in other organization, maybe applicant or co-applicant, whether taken a loan from any other financial institution. In this one, you can see something loan taken from Muthoot Finance. These things will be available in credit bureau checks. And bank statement. So you'll have a bank statement analysis also. Co-applicant shows the salary credit, so he is getting proper salary from organization. So customer has been advised to maintain the repayments by the way of PDs. Also post-dated checks or NACH can be given by the customer. Applicant having bank statement shows minimal credits and credits, so there is no major deviations or major high value transaction. You have minimum debits and credits available in account statement. Property details. What is the land? What is the construction type? Everything, what is the value, everything is available in the property details. You can see the file having sale deed only. You can mention whatever you want. You can mention all the details. What is the original land value they mentioned? What is the sale value they mentioned? How they got the final price? Everything will be available in property details. Recommendation from the different, depend on the loan, it will go to 1, 2, 3 persons in our organization, depend on the loan amount. So individual employee, whether he is a branch manager or loan manager, loan officers, so they'll give the recommendations. So final sanction, whether it has sanctioned or reviewed, who has reviewed, what is his designation, what is his comments. You can read everything. So if they have mentioned like 2 guarantors of equal net worth to be taken, everything, whatever we have mentioned is dummy. You can write all your final sanction, you can write all your condition, and whether it is sanctioned or rejected, you can write it. Subject to legal and technical clearance, you can mention in here. If it is rejected in legal and technical clearance, then it will be rejected. Otherwise, loan will be sanctioned. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also.